Most of the things that I tell you in this movie about curing your cancer are going to be the exact opposite of what you know. And I therefore expect a lot of people not to make it through this movie. Also, like the main thing, that you can cure it is virtually impossible to accept, because the best minds of humanity have devoted their lives to finding a cure for cancer and not found it. And there's this guy in a wildlife area with a video camera telling you you can cure it. So it's not that believable. And not only am I going to tell you that you can cure it, but that curing it will take you 15 minutes, 90 seconds actually. And learning how to cure it may take you months, years, if it's possible. Of course, if it took years, you wouldn't be able to do it because you'd die. However, the people in the cure shows who've cured their cancer, they, the turnaround time is 3 to 6 weeks if you have a good team. And that's another thing, that the way I'm going to tell you to cure your cancer is different from the way the people in the cure show cured it, And you're probably going to listen to me and say that you don't want to do it the way I'm going to tell you to do it. You want to do it the way, they do it, because the way they do it is easier. And it's, you don't have to bother anybody. You don't have to put anybody to any trouble the way they cure it, And I'm going to tell you that you're going to have to put a lot of people to a lot of trouble to do it the safe way, because the way I want you to do it is the safe way. And I think that the way that most of the people in the cure shows anyway did it was this risky way, the slipshod, half-baked, risky way, which also works, You can make that argument. It works. Why not just, if it's easier and faster and more direct and so on. Well, this way is fast too, because from here, all you do is cure your cancer. Like from this point on, you don't go to work anymore. It's over. You call and you take sick leave. You tell them this is, I'm sorry, I have cancer. I can't come back. Well, I won't be in tomorrow or any other day. It's the cutoff. And I know your mind is screaming, no, I have so many obligations that I've told these people I have to meet them and so on. And I'm telling you that, down that road lies a coffin. So, you call in and tell them, sorry, from here, I'm curing my cancer. Now, you're going to also probably tell me, well, I have so many obligations that it's just going to produce more stress in me if I, flake on my obligations, and just devote myself to curing myself. And it's not going to produce stress at all, because what you're going to do to cure the cancer will erase, like anything you do with this, will absolutely erase stress. So when you hear people curing fibromyalgia, they erase stress. When you hear people curing HIV, they erase stress. Everyone gets the same effect with this. It has the same effect on everyone. It produces an instantaneous good feeling that people describe it in all these different ways. Courage, peace, interest, attentiveness, perceptiveness, serenity, love, caring. This is how it feels to people. But I'll tell you something. I have a theory about cancer, that when you take out your cancer and you go into this calm, clear place, what you're experiencing actually is an absence of the cancer. You're feeling what you're like with the cancer gone. And another thing about what I'm telling you here is it's utterly self-contradictory and paradoxical. It's enough to stop anybody. I mean, you can probably see why a lot of people don't cure their cancer this way. There's a lot of people who fail at this. They stop in the middle, or, they just don't do it. Can't learn it, whatever, And they die, I don't actually really know that. I don't hear from them. What it seems like is that, we're talking to this person and then they're gone. They just disappear. So I can't really say whether they didn't cure their cancer or whether they just, got bored talking to me. But you can definitely see the people in the Cure show who cured their cancers, and how, at the end of curing your cancer is a negative medical diagnosis. This also doesn't mean your cancer's gone. And that's something you're going to have to get used to too, that you're the one who will know when your cancer is gone. The negative medical diagnosis is a good signal. It means that you've achieved something. When it's not showing up physically anymore, you've achieved something really important. But if you stop there, you're a dead duck. And I'm saying that, and later you're gonna say, but that's not true. There were all these people, I'll tell you what, some stories I'm going to tell you, about Edith Huber, for example. I think Edith Huber basically forgot about what I taught her, after she cured her cancer. And she lived, to be a ripe old age, and got married, and, and did all the things she wanted to do, I guess. Greg talked to her son 5 years, 6 or 7 years, actually, after we cured her cancer. And she had died of a heart attack. It was years later. But she got married, and, she lived a great life, So you're going to say, well, how can you say, you're just trying to scare me? Yeah, that's right. I am trying to scare you. I'm going to tell you again, I'm just going to say it again, when your doctor says your cancer's gone, you walk out of the, hospital or the clinic or wherever you got your test or whatever, wherever your doctor lives, and you walk out, and as you're going to your car, you go through all your bodies, and you find whether you have cancer or not. Now, here's another thing here about this, is when I say, well, your bodies, and people people just say, well, I don't believe there are any other bodies in the physical and so on. Well, you'll believe them when you start working with them and you feel them and do things with them and so on. You'll know they're there at that point. But you don't have to believe this for it to work. You just follow the directions, and the directions that you're getting right now are about caution and about thoroughness and persistence. And I'm going to tell you that you will never again have a problem with cancer after you cure it. It's not going to go into remission and come back. And you're going to do what we show you how to do for the rest of your life. And every day, throughout the day. So it means that you're always going to feel courageous, calm, peaceful, happy, serene, involved, perceptive, loving, caring, and all that, because you're always doing it, So that's the way it's going to be for you from here, okay?